Hello everybody and welcome back to Star Plantation, and you join me on the way to collect some ice. We're going to collect some ice and we're going to go and throw it in the volcano. I don't know how much we're going to need, so we'll try and collect quite a bit. Now it could be that it's ice mushrooms that are needed, but we'll try ice first. As I say, I don't know how much I'm gonna need. Oh look, there's another one around here, look. Another archive we haven't seen. Oh, come on. I'm trying to read here. Diary 1528. I feel like there's more to this place than meets the eye. I hear noises now and then. Oh, they put all these puzzles and secrets in. And now I have to know. I imagine there's going to be some like resonance or something that will cause maybe those crystals to shatter. I want to try and take a decent amount of ice in. I don't want to die either. Aragu! 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 Love you too, little rabbits. These artifacts better be teleporters as well. Teleporters would be handy in this game. Good grief. Come on, I need some more ice. I would have to. Let's try. Well, you know what? Let's take our 3 across the canyon and we'll see. We'll see what it does. We'll see if it does anything. It did say some way to cool something down, and the obvious thing is to take ichor across there. It's not ice, it's ichor, but I imagine it has a very similar effect to ice. Whee! Whee! Oops. Close one. Whee! Pretending to have fun jumping across here so I don't worry about my ice all falling away. Okay, right, next. But those definitely weren't there before. I think they've added something in. Maybe in the last patch or something, because I'm sure I went up that volcano. I was like, oh, if they're going to hide secrets, they'd hide them in a big volcano. And I was right, but I was just a little bit too early, apparently. Or they might have even appeared as I unlock the different, like, tiers or something. Might have been as I unlocked the tier 1 stuff. Maybe I only had tier 0 stuff. I don't know. Could be all sorts of things. There was a definite path up here, and I was like, oh, it's got to be something. And I imagine it's going to have something to do with the whatever's in the chronosphere. Sorry, the Chronosaur's area over there as well. Okay. Let's try chucking some of this in. And that did absolutely nothing. Oh, I'm going to fall in. Let's see what happens. Okay, I just get dead, so that's cool. Just getting dead is fine. What? Yes! Sorite chunks. My mini miner found them for me. I can now make containers. Oh my goodness, that's so good. I am so happy. Right, I'm going to put these in here. What do I want to make out of that then? Something to cool down. So jumping in didn't work. Putting ice in there didn't work. An ice mushroom might work. Let's go and feed some flame mushrooms to some bunnies then. Just in case, you know. ice didn't work doesn't mean that throwing ice mushrooms in there won't work. It's all worth a go. With this game, it does seem to be like finding the right ways to do things. But yeah, I'm super happy that I have some of that sorite now. So that must have been something that you can only get from the... just feed you, I guess. You can only get sorite chunks from the mining bot, maybe. Hey! Oh, was it ghost shrooms? Maybe it was ghost shrooms. Or rock shrooms. I don't remember which mushrooms I had to feed them. Oh no. I'll take ghost shrooms and I'll take rock shrooms as well, and we'll see. One of them will work. I've got all of them. But I thought it was flame shrooms. It could be that it is, and I was just unlucky. I'll take a couple of rock ones over. Could just be getting confused about which particular mushroom I need to feed them. But I know that I need to feed them a kind of mushroom, and they will turn it into an icy mushroom. So it won't take long for me to work it out. Argu! Eat that, please. And I spent ages looking at a rabbit's butt. Yeah, it was rock shrooms. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the volcano then, and I'm gonna throw in a couple of these mushrooms. And see if they do it, because they're a little bit more complicated to work out how to get. They might be the answer. If they're not, then I'm going to be looking at something else. Unless it's a case of throwing enough icy stuff in. I mean, it must take quite a bit of icy stuff to make a volcano completely dissipate. And there's lightning above that volcano. Not really sure. Oh, come on. I either bounce like as if I'm going to bounce off the other edge, or I don't make it the whole way across. It's crazy. Okay. Let's take these ice mushrooms up here and see if dropping them in the volcano does anything. Everything here has seemed to be about getting the right object. Nothing has really seemed to be about quantity of objects so far. So I'm hoping that if I get the right thing, it'll just have the right effect. It didn't seem to work at all. Didn't expect a flame shroom to really work. Throw poo in there, just in case. I don't know. How are we going to cool down this volcano, guys? And there might be something a bit later on that'll do the job. Bit of a puzzle though, isn't it, that one? Okay, let's go back and make a container. Because I find that in this game, doing things is better. Doing things that you can do, doing what you can do, is better than doing nothing at all. I mean, honestly, I'll keep my flame shrooms if I just jump properly. Part of me is like, should I just take the short way home? If I just literally took the stuff that I needed for the volcano, then I would be able to take the short route home. The short death route home. So I still haven't managed to do this jump. Oh, yay, I did it that time. Like, actually properly, correctly. The way you're meant to do it. But yeah, I do have a feeling it might be something like you have to throw like 10 ice mushrooms in there or something. Don't know. What we got now? Yeah, it's just pretty much bringing us Sorite now. I wonder whether it... I wonder whether it needed for us to build something before it started bringing the right things. Don't know. Interesting. So anyway, we've done pellets, we've done fertilizers, we need containers. Oh, we need Curterite for that, don't we? Okay, I'm gonna put my flame shrooms away and then we'll go get some Curterite. I'm thinking that containers might be the... I might have to put some ice in a container or something like that to cool the volcano down. I'm not really sure. Definitely said, this is where the artifact is. You need to cool down the volcano. And then it said that there's more to this than meets the eye. So I wonder if I have to find some way of getting in here. If this is the place I actually need to start with. Ouch. Something to resonate and smash these crystals, I would say. Don't know. I do not know. It's very puzzling. Very puzzling indeed. Obviously, just going there and running around it isn't going to do anything. I'll probably need to build something. Okay, let's get back across here and try and find... In fact, I'll probably just pick up the 2 and not try that jump again, because I'll try that jump again, like... next episode, maybe? Because I'm going to do a batch of 2, and it seems like I'm just having a day where I'm not very good at jumping. So I don't think that trying to jump on a day when I'm not very good at jumping is going to be the best thing to do. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking I might need to bring a container over here. Maybe a container of water or something. But yeah, there's no point getting the containers yet. I just need to hang around here. Things respawn really fast, right? So I'm thinking that I might just hang around here, try and avoid getting shot. Pick up flame mushrooms and pick up these. There's no need for me to try jumps that I might not have to do, you know? Just wait for them to respawn. Avoid the horrible dude. Ah! In fact, that's enough to make 1 container. And I can see what I can do with a container. Because there was definitely like an area around here. And I'm going to have a look at it now. There was like steam geysers around here, and it said, and when I click on it, it's like, you do not have a container. Oh, look, there's another. What is that? That wasn't here last time I came around here. Let's have a look at this archive. Diary 1528. Zyber, we called it. Superheated gas that's sticky. We sure don't have anything like this back at home. Watch out though, it's super flammable. Where's this? Unknown artifact, but the artifact is too hot to touch. He's trying to, like, throw ice at everything. Zyber. Well, I could try and put that into a container. Because I cannot hold gas in my hands, apparently. I've got all the stuff to make a container. I'll bring a container back over here and see if I can capture some Zyber. We're getting closer. So we found an unknown artifact, but we can't cool it down. So maybe that was the unknown artifact that was meant to be in the volcano? I'm not really sure. Maybe there's another one in the volcano. I need to cool that down as well. Oh well, we'll see. Yes, I have found my first artifact. I'm very happy by this. So we need to get across the flame pit with these two Curterite chunks, if we can. Can I not get up this way? Oh, nightmare. Come on, I want to get up. Let me up here. Let me up here. Ah, I've got to go all the way around. Looks like it. So this is actually kind of, as well as a crafting game, it's like actually almost more like a little puzzle game. With little secrets and mysteries to find out. And I have massive pins and needles in my leg. Ow, 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 ow. That's going to help me concentrate across this pit, isn't it? Concentrate so much better on jumping when you've got pins and needles. So, like, in this, apparently, like, bashing the mouse and stuff actually can help you make these jumps. Bashing the spacebar, sorry. Can help you jump. So, yes, let's make our first container. Let's see if our little robot buddy has brought us any more stuff. Yes, brought us another Sorite chunk. Seems to be all he's bringing us now. It seems to be ever since we made that fire shard. Seems to be a lot better at bringing us Sorite. I will need to like empty any barrels to try and keep that because it's very precious metal. All right, I need to take 2 of those, don't I? So I can make the container. 1, 2, pick up. Container! Finally! So all these things that need containers. Ore crushers. And bonus station, power compressor. Actually, not many things need that. The metal barrel does though. And the compressed barrel. I could make a compressed barrel. Oh no, I can't because you don't actually need containers for that. You need Curterite and you need Sorite. And you need 2 time eggs. I will be making some of those, I think, pretty soon. But I'm going to take this container over to the volcano first. And see if I can capture in that container some gases. It might be that these things, until I've got my tier 2 building stuff, that I can't actually do anything with these artifacts. I'm not sure. I'll have to see. But I'm always up for trying something. So trying to get that that gas put into a container, I feel, is probably it's as good a bet as any, really, isn't it? gonna go up to... I'm gonna go around this side. I'm gonna go up and around to the bit where the gas sits. And yes, I am going to massively clickbait the last episode and go, finding an artifact! Oh my goodness! And then you guys are going to be like, yeah, you found it, but you can't do anything with it. And I'll be like, yeah. See, that container has a Zybit in it now. Oops. No, come back, container. I'm almost tempted to take that Zybit and try and, like... I don't know, because it doesn't even say that it's a container full of Zybit, but it does have Zybit in it. So I'm not really sure, like, what I'm meant to do with that. Whether I can take that to the icy bit and throw it around and see if that does anything over there, because it's meant to be full of a hot, sticky substance, which might melt some of those icy bits. I don't know. Might be worth a try. I definitely still do have a too hot to touch. Oh, wrong way. I do still have a too hot to touch artifact, and nothing that I throw at it is helping. So I am very intrigued. Oh, I'm gonna fall off. Let me go up here. Oh, this game, honestly, can't do anything. All right, there we are. Need a jetpack. So at least we can, even if we can't get the artifact, we can head towards getting our tier 2 unlocks now, which I think is something we should maybe try to do if we can. So let's have a look at what we actually need for our tier 2 unlocky thing. It's going to be like a large power generator that we need to get to unlock tier 2. So let's just work on that for the rest of the episode. Okay. Come here, berry. They've been bringing us berries again. Friend bot, you suck. Helper bot's way more cool than you. Okay, so to make my T2 stuff, I need it's not a mini power generator. I'm sure I saw it somewhere. There's something here that unlocks tier 2. Press barrel, no. No. Ah, T1 power generator. So for that we need crushed ores. So we need an ore crusher for the crushed ores. For the crushed ores, we need to make a... Oh, you know what? As soon as I made the container, it started giving me berries again. As if to say, you need these and these to make your ore crusher. And then you can crush the ore that you make into these. So I imagine that that's crushed Kertrite and crushed Sorite. So the first thing we need to do, we already have a lightning one of these. So we need another one of these. And then we need another 2 Curtrite so that we can make another container, and then we can make the ore crusher. So we'll work on the ore crusher today, actually. That'll be the first thing we do. So let's grab some berries. 5 of them, to be precise. Come back here, you. There's one hiding around there. Got dropped by the little dude. So it kind of, I think that the robot-y helper was trying to give us what we needed to make what we needed to progress. So why am I throwing that at the power generator? They need to go in here. Compressor. There we are. So we're gonna make one more little green one. I've got the lightning one already. No, I don't. No, I do not actually, because the lightning one that I had before. Oh, thank you. More berries. Ah, no, come back. I made into a flame shard, unfortunately. How have I run out of barrels again? Well, I picked up the Karoop. That probably doesn't help. So another berry to go in there. I need one more berry. Honestly, don't need ice right now. Bye-bye ice. Throw you in the water. I can go get some more ice if I need it. Oh look, one more berry. How very, very handy. So I'll go make another shard out of those guys. And then I'll turn one of my shards beautiful. I'll turn one of my shards into an ice shard. I'm gonna struggle to pick it up. I'm gonna put one of them in here because when I throw it at that lightning, does it not go into a chest, or am I just throwing it wrong? No, it doesn't. It's another one of these things that doesn't go into a chest. That's frustrating. I'm gonna throw it on the floor and hope for the best. I'm just gonna run over to the lightning slime and make this into a lightning shard. Then I'm going to try and leave those behind and jump across the canyon. And then I am going to get 2 more pieces of Curterite, and then I am going to make an ore crusher. And then I'm going to see how much I need to actually crush the ores and crush them all down, make 8 of each, and then I can make my thing to unlock tier 2, which is going to be amazing. Hello, Mr. Lightning Slime. I am in need of your services again. Got it. You gotta be quick. You gotta be like greased lightning. Oh, that was a really bad joke. I'm such a dad. I am such a dad. I make dad jokes all the time. Okay, so we have our lightning shard now. Hopefully that will fit in a barrel. Because the flame one did. So I'm really hoping the lightning one will as well. Or I could just leave stuff on the floor. Stuff doesn't seem to respawn too fast. There doesn't seem to be anything to say that that container is containing a gas. I don't know whether it's meant to or not either. Doesn't really seem to differentiate. Okay, let's go and get this Curterite stuff, and I'll see if by the end of the episode I can make this ore crusher thing, and if I can, then great. We are that much closer to tier 2, and it might be that something unlocks in tier 2 that will help us to cool down the artifact. That might be like some cooling machine that suddenly unlocks, and I'll be like, oh, well, no wonder I couldn't make it before, you know? So I think it's definitely worth, as I say, in this game, it seems to be that you make what you can, and quite often things like unveil themselves to you as you go. Although you guys, by the time you've watched all these episodes, you'll know what you're doing so much more than me. You'll be like, oh, I know how to find that. I know what to feed that. I'm doing all the exploration work for you. Alright, so let's get up here and get some curterite. I don't know how quickly it... Maybe I should go up to the top first and grab it on the way back down. I've been really sucking at that jump today. And the more nervous I get about doing something like that, the worse I do. It's a weird thing. You have to feel confident doing things, otherwise you fail. Okay, and we were rudely interrupted there by a crash bug that sent me all the way back to my starting point. That was rather frustrating. Okay, we made it across there. And we made it across, yay! That was alright. Don't know why I was struggling so much with that today. Some days I'm really, really good at stuff like that, and then other days I'm just absolutely pants. I don't know why there's just... And it does seem to be the day as well. It seems to be like, there'll be a day where I get every jump, and there'll be a day where I get none. I don't know whether it's that I, you know, whether I got out of bed just before I record, or like if I'm tired, or what. I'm really not sure. I need to get past these guys again. There was usually like a big bad one up there. He's not there today. I don't know where he's gone. Yeah, I can usually land that one. That one's not too bad. Is that my helper bot? Like, hanging around? Or are they just like birds or something? There's something in the sky. Not too sure what's in the sky there, but we've got some more curterite chunks. I'll see if there's any more down here, which there are. Great. Just collect a few. Would be good. And see if I can get them back across the canyon. Hopefully, fingers crossed I will. And then we can have a little look at making this ore crusher, which I said I would try and do by the end of the episode if I could. So we have the normal shard and the lightning shard. And we've now got the stuff to make the extra containers. So we should be able to make that fairly soon. Looking at those birds, I'm like, there's got to be something, there's got to be a secret about them. This whole game is about secrets that I have not been able to unveil yet. See, the only one that you actually need to be pressing shift for is that very end one. And if you mess it up, you can get away with it. I'm getting a lot better at it nowadays. Okay, so we're back with our curterite chunks, and we now have the sorite chunks and growth rot and all the different things. So there's nothing now that we don't know how to make, I don't think. So it's time to get our... Oh, you know what? When the game crashed, wiped all my bits. Rats. Maybe that's why the game crashed, because I left things on the ground. However, they were things that I couldn't physically put into a barrel, so you can't have it both ways. I've got to store it somewhere. I can't just keep it in my inventory and jump across flame pits with it. It's ridiculous. Okay, so how many? I've got enough to remake one. But let's get that started. We've got another sorite chunk there, which is very nice. But yeah, maybe I should have done the containers first. We've got enough to make a couple of containers as well, which is fine. But all the stuff I need to do now is on this side of the big fiery pit. So that's the main thing, right? Oh, look, there's another one over there. So we only need 4 more. So I reckon, why don't we go into the woods? We'll just... this episode might be a tad longer because of this. I apologise, but I said I would do something for you. I will do it. So we'll take that to the lightning guy. And on the way, we'll collect berries. 4 more berries. To get where we need to get. Oh, how frustrating was that? As I say, I reckon that might have been why the game crashed, because I left stuff on the ground. A lot of games do not like that. I wonder if I could ride on my little dude. That'd be so funny. 2. Head over to lightning dude before we play with the slimes. This will take us a minute. It really doesn't take long. Wub wub dub dub. Crunch, 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 crunch. Got it. I always worry I'm not going to get it. I'm going to struggle. So we need to find 2 more. I don't know what those guys eat. I bet they eat something. Ah. A lightning shard. No. Come back. I just needed 4 seeds and we'll get 5 berries from those 4 seeds. Oh. And all will be good in the world. We can forget that we lost those things. Ah, oh, sucks. Early access game though. Happens sometimes. And things tend to be quite quick once you actually know what you're doing. Like, I find the worst thing is trying to find out how to do something rather than actually doing it. So now I know how to make a lightning shard or how to get berries and things like that. It's fine. Still not 100% sure what I'm doing with those gases though. Absorber gases. Whether I need to get both of them into a container, I'm not sure. Maybe the fact that there's the 2 of them there is keeping the gases going. Not sure. I'll take a couple of containers over there later and maybe I'll check it out next episode. Whee! I keep trying to see if there's any like secret areas. Right, there we are. Ore crusher is go. It won't be very exciting when I make it, but I just wanted to have like a certain thing done by the end of the episode. So I'm going to put these flame shrooms away somewhere. They have a, oh yeah, they've got a little box of their own, which is great. And I'm going to need a couple of these. 4, I think. I'm going to make 2 containers. And then I'm going to make... should then be able to make a ore crusher. T1 ore crusher. Made. Yes. Cool. Let's pop this over by the drop-off point. Ooh. Fuel level. wonder how I fuel it. But we'll have to find that out next episode. So we have made the ore crusher. I imagine that what I probably do is get something like a lightning shard. And I chuck it in there to give it some fuel. And then using that, we'll crush some ore, and then we will make the big power thing, and we will unlock T2. That may take another 2 episodes, it might take another 1 episode, I'm not sure, but this is the end of this episode. So I hope you enjoyed me not finding out how to do anything with the artifact, but I think that's going to be more endgamey stuff, like when we get to T2. And making the ore crusher and finding out what sorite chunks were and how we got them and everything like that. So now we have all of the different reagents we need. I expect there'll be some new reagents that we're probably going to suddenly need when we unlock T2. But I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. And if you'd like to see more Star Plantation, then please do subscribe and I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.